Hello, everybody, and welcome to Prediction Boxing. I am here to analyze the fight between Conor McGregor and Max Holloway. Now, I made a video short about the outcome, and I predicted that Max Holloway is going to win via either a TKO or a submission. But let's look further into their backgrounds and have a reanalysis that perhaps Conor McGregor does have a chance to win. So I'm looking at Max Holloway's record. His last fight was with Charles Oliveira in March the 7th. Now that's not really a long time ago. That's very recent. And Charles Oliveira is a good fighter, you know. His other fight before that was in 2025 in July 19th against Dustin Poirier, and he won that fight. And Dustin Poirier is a solid fighter. He's tough, you know, and he won that. He did lose against Ilia Topuria, but Ilia Topuria is like a good fighter, a good striker, and I guess he made an error and got knocked out. But his other wins, are pretty good. He beat Gaeth, Chan Sung Jung. I mean, I think the only time he's ever been knocked out it was against Ilia Topuria. I mean, his other fights are decisions. His other losses are decisions, and he lost a triangle armbar in 2012 to Dustin Poirier. So he's fought Dustin Poirier three times before. His last fight with Conor McGregor was in 2013. 2013 was his last fight with Conor McGregor. And he lost via unanimous decision. So, I'm correct about Conor McGregor being a better fighter than he is. Conor McGregor is a better fighter. The only problem now is that Conor McGregor hasn't fought in 5 years, and he has a leg injury. So Conor McGregor has a leg injury, has had a leg injury, but has had time to have that recover and heal. But we just don't know if it will get aggravated again, if he's able to take impacts on it, if he's able to kick with it. We just don't know. From what I've observed of Conor McGregor, he is a methodical fighter. He's methodical. He does time his strikes. He's a good striker. In terms of grappling, he's not the best. He's not the best grappler. My worry is Holloway going to play the grappling game and just take him down and just, use that to his advantage and just get him in a choke or something and end it, or is he going to go toe to toe and give us good entertainment with Conor McGregor? Obviously my fear in this fight regarding Conor McGregor is his timing, his speed. How is it going to look? I mean, there hasn't been any footage of him training. I haven't seen any footage of Conor McGregor training. I think maybe there were snippets, but I mean, it's like the Jake Paul fight where you only see snippets of Jake Paul training, but you don't see what he's doing overall. Like for instance with Manny Pacquiao, if Manny Pacquiao has a fight, you see him jogging up hills, you see him do sit-ups. Perhaps not the tactical side of it, but at least you see him doing the jogging, the road work. With these guys, you don't see them doing any road work, nothing. You just see them punching pads for like 10 seconds, and that's it. So you just don't know what their form is. Realistically, Holloway should win this via TKO. Or stoppage. I mean, he's only been knocked out by Taporia, and I mean, he's a pretty careful fighter, as you can see from his record. If he loses, it's normally via decision. You know, and for Conor McGregor just to come out, and just knock him out seems highly unrealistic. Saying highly unrealistic. I mean, I've looked at their form. With Conor McGregor, Conor McGregor is who he is. He's very confident with himself. And he always believes he's going to win. That's his character. Holloway, Holloway does it. Looking at Holloway's face, he looks a bit like, out of the weather. He doesn't seem to me. There's something like he's not mentally there. Like just how he looks, how Holloway looks. I'm thinking maybe Conor McGregor does have a chance to win purely because of the mentality of the mental air, the mentality of Holloway. Where's his mental space right now? Where is Holloway's mental space? Is it in outer space or something? Because he doesn't see it. To me, Holloway doesn't seem to be all there. I mean, just the way he looks, his body language, it doesn't seem very confident. He just seems like he's just there, you never know. I mean, Holloway might not be in form, and Conor McGregor might have done all this training and just come in like, and we'll just overpower him, and just go for it, because Conor McGregor is a real fighter. He's a real athlete. Has he trained diligently for this? I don't know how well he's trained for it. Did he only train 2 months for this? I mean, honestly, if you've been out 5 years, you would have had to train for this fight for at least 6 months. Really, 6 months. You would have had to train for this fight for at least 6 months. You can't just go in there after 2 months, just train in the gym, and then perform against someone who's been fighting just recently against two good fighters. So I mean, this is a really, one of those fights, that just bugs you. You know what I mean? Is it realistic that Conor McGregor can win? Yeah, I mean, he can win. I think that the only way Conor McGregor can win is if he stops Holloway. Because I have a feeling he might not last the 5 rounds. Because I'm even kind of like wondering why 5 rounds. They should make it 3 rounds. Make it 3 rounds, not 5 rounds. But it's 5 rounds, I guess. And I guess Conor McGregor can find that one punch and send Holloway to the canvas. I think he can. If Conor McGregor is going to win, it's going to be via TKO within the 3rd and 4th round. There's going to be testing out in the 1st and 2nd, and then perhaps 3rd, 4th. Conor McGregor is going to go for it. Conor McGregor is going to say, okay, I've got the blueprint now. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for Holloway. You know what I mean? Depending on Holloway's mental form, his physical form, I'm not sure he's all there. That's a thing, which might, play to Conor McGregor's advantage, and gives us a chance. That gives us fans a chance that Conor McGregor can win this. So yeah, I mean, you can see the record of Holloway. I mean, he's not a slouch. He's fought recently. He just needs maybe a few weeks, months in the gym, and he's all set. And but Conor McGregor would have had needed to have trained for at least 6 months or more for this fight because he's been out of action. But I don't know his lifestyle. He could be training every day, you know, in his gym, in his own gym. He could be, you know, just practicing every now and then. So he could be keeping informed. But I don't know about that. I mean, I've really seen when he was like kind of huge, big and bulky, and when he was speaking like he was on like kind of some kind of drugs or something. I mean, really, I hope he's not taking drugs right now. Otherwise, you know, everybody's gonna be fucked. You know what I mean? So, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people wanting Conor McGregor to win, and I'm one of those people. You know, I really would like to see him win, and to get that next fight. Let's see how good he is. I mean, he might be like, you know what I mean. He might come out like Bruce Lee, man. He might be fighting like, you know, doing some Bruce Lee stuff. You know what I mean. So I mean, let's just see what Conor McGregor is gonna do. I am hoping that Conor McGregor will win by TKO between the third and fourth round. If he doesn't, then I think Holloway is just probably gonna get it via TKO or submission. So yeah. So I hope this analysis helps on who you pick as the winner. Have a nice day.